In Indianapolis, an SUV approaches a red light at an intersection as a pedestrian enters the crosswalk. As the SUV runs the red light, it is T-boned by a car coming from the left, sending it hurtling toward the pedestrian, missing him by inches, and ultimately landing it on top of another car that is approaching the intersection. In total, 6 cars are impacted by the crash. According to the driver with the dash cam, no one is seriously injured. So remember, green is go, red is... yeah, you get it. I-95 South in St. Augustine, Florida. The dash cam of a tractor trailer records as it travels in the far right lane. Thus far, a fairly routine journey, but watch the left rearview mirror closely.
Holy!
Another semi, carrying 60,000 pounds of sand, barrels into the side of the tractor trailer from the adjacent lane and flips it so violently that its cabin detaches from its trailer.
Holy!
The driver of the semi that was hit is stunned and unsure of what to do. Other motorists arrive on the scene and join him in checking on the driver of the truck that flipped, who's still trapped in the cabin. What they find is miraculous.
Oh my, I'm on already? Brian, I just got into a real bad accident.
Though badly banged up with 2 broken legs and multiple cuts and bruises, the driver is alive. According to the driver with the dash cam, the trucker had fallen asleep at the wheel, causing him to lose control of his vehicle and slam into the other semi. Another good reminder, if you're feeling sleepy on the road, pull over, especially when driving a 30-ton truck.
Holy!
Dogs seem to love cars for a number of reasons. The fresh air,
Frank!
the companionship, and the unending sense of adventure.
He loved it.
But that sense of adventure can sometimes go too far. It's rush hour near Golden, Colorado. A man is driving eastbound on I-70 when his dash cam captures a large dog sticking its head out of an SUV's window. Seconds later, a small white dog does the same. Then, it does the unthinkable. The dog leaps from the window and rolls several times before ending up directly in front of the driver's car. He appears hurt and is on the edge of the high-speed lane when...
Oh my God!
safe again in the arms of his owner. But the witness, understandably shaken up, calls his wife moments later.
The guy in the left lane just in front of me, his little dog fell right out of the car, right in front of me. These little dogs, they stick their head out the window and then pretty soon they fall out. Man, I'm keeping our dogs' windows rolled up.
Good advice for dog owners everywhere.
Oh my God.
Rochester, New York.
Oh, wait, now she fighting her.
After pulling over to drop off her passengers, a rideshare driver's dash cam records a fight between three women in the middle of the street. The driver has cautioned her passengers, a mother and three small children, to wait until the brawl blows over before exiting the vehicle.
And they gonna all get back in the same car together? Wait a minute.
Though the altercation is seemingly settled, the mother stays put.
I'm nervous to get out with the babies. And one of my babies are asleep. So I was like, wait.
Which might just save her life.
Oh, no, hit your car! My kids are in here! Oh, my baby, please! Oh, my baby!
The vehicle plows directly into the rideshare car.
My kids are in here! My baby, please! Oh, my baby! Your hand! Oh, my God! You okay? My baby!
According to the rideshare driver, she and the mother free the children from their car seats as passersby take them to safety.
Get out! Get out!
When the mother confronts the women in the vehicle that rammed them, they take off. Thankfully, no one is injured in the crash.
Don't hit your car! My kids are in here! My baby, please!
It remains unclear why the car with the three women drove directly into the rideshare vehicle. But the rideshare driver believes that the women may have still been fighting inside the car.
Get out!
According to the rideshare driver, the women in the other car have not been identified.
Don't hit your car!
Northridge, California. This truck has just been rear-ended. The truck's driver gets out of the vehicle, hoping to get insurance information from the driver who just hit him. But the driver refuses and appears to attempt to leave the scene. Until he realizes that his front license plate fell off in the collision and is now in the possession of the man he hit. The two immediately get into each other's faces.
I'll take my license plate, though. You're gonna push me into traffic? Away from me, man. You got the away from me. Give me my license plate. Grab my license plate. Grab my license plate. You're gonna get hurt.
The driver of the truck assumes the young man is about to flee and prepares to give chase. But the young man doesn't leave. He goes back to his car to retrieve something. His cell phone.
Call him up. Call him up.
The two come face to face again.
Grab my license plate. Touch me and I'm gonna you up. What the up? Hey, you.
More escalation. This conflict is showing no signs of letting up. In fact, it's about to get a lot more dangerous.
You wanna play?
The young driver continues to taunt the older man. And it's working.
Yeah, I do. Oh, you little mother. I'm gonna run your over. Come on, touch it.
The truck driver pulls ahead of him to block him from leaving. But it does no good.
I got you.
The young man takes off. But thanks to the dash cam footage of the incident, the driver of the truck is able to report the accident to the police. To date, no charges have been filed.
Oh, you little mother. You better get the away.
on an interstate in Orlando, Florida.
Yo, who you trying to fish there?
A dash cam records a driver and his passenger reacting to a sports car behind them, driving aggressively.
With no front bumper, but he thinks he's a race car shit. Yo, my
The driver with the dash cam
what the wanna do, bitch?
appears to brake check, an illegal move in Florida, causing the tailgating driver to allegedly bump him from behind. The sports car driver speeds past, but a short while later, they meet up again. And this time, the driver with the dash cam claims the driver of the sports car threatens him by allegedly flashing a firearm. The dash cam driver then unwisely decides to call his bluff and follows the allegedly gun-toting motorist, which prompts the sports car driver to send a second, much clearer warning. But this driver is also toting a weapon. And when the other motorist appears to pull the gun a third time, this driver does the unthinkable. The driver takes his hands off the wheel, aims at the silver car, and fires 4 rounds through his windshield, sending shards of glass everywhere and terrifying his passenger. The dash cam driver exits the highway and reports the incident to the police. Marco Mazzetta claims he felt threatened and was acting in self-defense. According to Marco, he holds a valid Florida concealed carry permit.
Yo, don't do that, stop. Yo, crazy.
Luckily, no one on the road was injured in the open gunfire.
Shot a gun?
But nonetheless, a scary and dangerous situation that shows how quickly things can escalate from small acts of road rage
What the wanna do, bitch?
to the use of a deadly weapon.
Crazy.
Road Wars has real life, jaw-dropping moments captured by real drivers, proving that anything can happen on the road.